Hey YouTube, so today I'm going to show you how to make this beanie right here with this cute little detailing that we have. This size is going to be newborn, so that's the size that we'll be making today. I'll be making a series of these videos just with a bunch of different sizes of beanies, so if newborn isn't the size that you need, I promise I'll be uploading different sizes for you as well. But if you are interested in making a newborn beanie, stay tuned and I will go ahead and show you guys how to make this now. Okay, so the materials that we'll be using today for our yarn, we'll be using weight 4 yarn. I'm using Big Twist Value. As you guys know, this is my favorite brand of yarn. And today I'll be using this beautiful deep color, which is the color Plum. As usual, we'll need a pair of scissors, and then for our hook size, we will be using a 4mm hook. Alright, so to get started, what we're going to do is, instead of starting with a slip knot, we'll be starting with a magic ring. So we'll go ahead and make that ring right now. And then once we have our ring, we're actually going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to put 10 double crochets directly into the circle. So just put your 10 in the circle, double crochet, so 1, 2, and I'm on my 10th double crochet now. Now once we have 10 double crochets, what we're going to do is slip stitch into that first double crochet that we did. Just slip stitch, and then we're going to tighten our tail here to close out our magic ring. Once we do that, we'll go ahead and chain 3 and prepare for a double crochet. Now you have 10 crochets from your previous round, so what we're going to do is place 2 double crochets in each of those stitches from the previous round. So again, that's 2 double crochets in each of the stitches from the previous round. So here's 2 in the wow. Sorry guys, my hook doesn't like me today, I guess. Okay, so 2 in this first stitch, and then we're going to put 2 in this second stitch and go all the way around. Okay, so I'm now on my second double crochet in my 10th stitch, so I now have 20 double crochets total in this round. So I'm going to slip stitch to that first double crochet that I did of the round, and then I'm going to chain 3, and then we'll do another double crochet increase in this first stitch. So in other words, we'll be putting 2 double crochets in that first stitch to increase, and then we'll be putting only 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and then again in increase, so 2 double crochets in the next stitch, and then in the following stitch only 1 double crochet, and then another increase, so 2 double crochets, and we're just going to keep following this 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets in each stitch all the way around. So put 1 double crochet, and then you're going to do 2 double crochets. Just keep following that until you get to the end of the round. Alright, so I've done our pattern of 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, alternating that between every stitch. I'm on my last stitch right now, so I'm going to put my 1 double crochet, and if you're counting the total number of stitches you should have, per this round, it would be 30, so you should have 30 total stitches, or sorry, 30 double crochet, 30 total double crochets. All right, so our next round, what we're going to do is, again, start with a chain 3, prepare for our double crochets, and then for this round, what we'll be doing is we'll start with another double crochet increase. So put your 2 double crochets in that first stitch, and then you're going to just put 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and then 1 double crochet in the stitch right after that too. So that's going to be our pattern for this round. So it'll be 2 double crochets like so, and then 1 double crochet and 1 double crochet. So you'll follow that pattern throughout this round, and once you get to the end, it should give you 40 total stitches. So one more time, it's going to be 2 double crochets in the same stitch, 1 double crochet in the following stitch, and then 1 double crochet in the stitch after that. All right, I am on my last stitch here, as you can see. So I'm going to put my last double crochet of this round in that stitch, and then as usual, we're going to go ahead and slip stitch to that first double crochet of the round. If I can get my hook in it, there we go. All right, so we're done with our increases now. So all we're going to do is chain 3, and we're going to go around this round only placing 1 double crochet in each stitch around. So since there's no increases, it'll be the same amount of stitches from the previous round, which was 40. So you should have 40 total for this round. Since it's just since it's just double crochets, 1 double crochet in each stitch, I'll go ahead and do this off camera as well, and then we'll meet back here. You can slip stitch it to, once you get to the end of the round, just slip stitch it to this round or this double crochet, and then we'll go ahead and continue on once we get to that point. All right, I am on my last double crochet of this round. And then, as I stated previously, we'll go ahead and once we do our last double crochet, slip stitch to the first double crochet of the round, chain 3. And for our next round, we're actually going to do the same exact thing that we just did. So you're going to just go around and place a double crochet in each stitch that you have until the end. So one more round of the same exact thing, just do 1 double crochet in each stitch. Okay, so I finished the second row of double crochets and slip stitched it already. So this is what yours should be looking like as well. As you can see, it's already taking that beanie shape. And if we count our total amount of rows, we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll be on row 7 now. Rows 7 through 9 is going to repeat the same thing. So once I go show you guys how to do row 7, you can also do 8 and 9 as well. So how we're going to do 7 is you're going to start by chaining up 3 as we have been doing. And instead of working in the chains, we're going to work with the posts themselves. And we're actually going to be doing front post double crochets. And that'll be what gives us the lining effect that we have on this beanie. So this is what we're going to be working on right now. And the way that we achieve that is doing front post double crochets. So how you do front post double crochets real quick, if you've never done them before, you're going to take your hook from the front, you'll put it in through the actual spaces here, not the chains, the actual big spaces. And then you'll just go around the post. So it should be in front of your hook. And then you're just going to pull through and complete your double crochet as normal. So again, you're gonna go in between the posts over your post, and you're going to just double crochet as normal. And you can already start seeing, if you look on the other side, how it's going to start taking effect for that design that we're looking for. So you're just going to keep doing this front post double crochet all the way through your round. And again, we'll be doing this for 3 rows total. So if you want to just do this completely for 3 rounds, or 3 rows, I'm sorry, we'll meet each other once we are done with those 3 rows. When you get to the end of a row or end of a round, just make sure that you slip stitch like you have been doing, and then other than that, you'll also want to make sure that you are chaining up 3, again, as we have been doing as well. So just keep doing this front post double crochet for 3 rounds, and then we will meet once we're done with this. Okay, so I am on my last front post double crochet of the 9th round. So I'm just going to put that in real quick, and then we're going to slip stitch into our first double crochet of the round. And as you can see, we now have these 3 stripes right here. Super cute. So in total, we should have 9 rounds. So again, you did 3 of these front post rounds. The last thing that we're going to do before we tie off our work is do a round of single crochets. So, okay, there we go. All right, so chain 1, and then just go around with single crochets. Now, the reason that I do this is because no matter what piece of work I'm doing for crochet, I'll always end with either a round of single crochets or a round of half double crochets, just because it makes your work look like night and day as far as how clean it'll look after you do just a round of single crochets. It doesn't take long either, so that's what we're gonna do here, just because it'll give it a nicer look. So just go around with your single crochets. Again, since we haven't added any double crochets or any you know, anything since we were on these rows up here, you should still only have 40 stitches total if you're counting your stitches, to make sure that you are keeping everything uniform. It should be 40 total that you are doing as far as your single crochets. So once you have your 40 single crochets, you'll just slip stitch into the first single crochet that you did. So let me just go ahead and finish these single crochets here. Okay, so I'm on my last single crochet of this round, and then we're going to slip stitch into that first single crochet that we did, like so. And then we'll tighten our yarn, cut off our end, and then tie off our work. And that's it, guys. That's all it is to, that's all you have to do to make this beanie. It's a really quick project. So now all you have left to do, of course, is to just weave in your ends here, and then you are all finished. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I think that these beanies are super cute, especially with the winter months coming up. I thought it would be a good project to show you guys how to do. So hopefully you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.